Welcome to Campus Buds. My name is Jonathan Ndande. Today we are going to talk about study hacks and some of the study techniques, and I hope you're going to enjoy. Remember, you can catch us to all our social media at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all our handles.
I'm Kisia Joyfaith and we'll be discussing about study techniques.
I'm Seda Teresa. I'll be discussing productivity apps and tools which include Google Calendar.
Let's go deep down into our main topics. So, Teresa, we have listings of productivity tools and apps. So, what are these productivity tools and apps, and how are they helping students?
Okay, these productivity tools and apps, we have something like Google Calendar. Google Calendar, for more definitions, free online time management and schedule services that allow users to plan event, meeting, and task perfectly. So, we can also use this Google Calendar to set reminders. For example, if I want to set a reminder, I can use alarms. I set alarm, then for example, I want to set an alarm that before 5, I have to do something. That alarm will remind me of what I'm supposed to be doing. Also, this Google Calendar, we can use it in weekly review. For example, in this week, I planned to have this event done, this class to be attended, but in some case, if I go and confirm my weekly review, I can find some works are not done and others have been done. That's all.
Thank you so much. And do we have any more information to add on it?
Okay, more information about Google Calendar. You can color code everything. For example, in class, you can give it color green, work, color yellow, social work, you can give it color purple, and lastly, study, you can give it color blue. By doing this coloring, it will make you be focused and you will not confuse your time and manage it well.
Coming to you, Joy, what can you tell us about these productivity tools and apps?
You can set a reminder like alarms to remind you of what you're supposed to do.
To you, Joy, there is study techniques. So, what is study techniques and how are students using it in school?
Study techniques are strategies that are used to retain and absorb information. Some of the examples are active recall and mind mapping.
As my fellow friend here has told us more about study techniques, Danton has more explanation about it.
So, as you heard from Joy, study techniques, these are strategies that are used to retain, absorb, or apply information effectively. So, and for example, number 1 is mind mapping. And mind mapping is a visual representation that connects an idea to the main theme. And then number 2, we have Pomodoro. Pomodoro, this is a technique which when you are reading, you focus more, and at the same time you give yourself a break at least to retain the information or to absorb it well. So there is no fatigue.
And also, active recall is retrieving information in mind without rereading it.
To add, active recall, identify what you really know versus what you think you know.
Thank you, until next time.
Hello, I'm Seda Teresa and welcome to our next episode where we are going to discuss how to balance work and business. With me here, I have a guest who is going to explain how he is balancing his books and business. Of course, he is a business student. We are so grateful to you and keep following us through all our social media platforms at Titans Media. And our guest will introduce himself.
Okay, I'm Paul Karuki. I'm a student from Kisii University and a year student, but also I do business. Yeah.
Okay, Paul. You are a student at Kisii University. Which course do you do?
I do tourism and hospitality management. That is under School of Business and Economics.
Oh, that's good. So my question to you is that how do you plan your study schedule around the deadline exam?
How do I plan? Like ikaribia wakati exam.
Yeah.
At that time, I always give priority to my exam. I don't do business at that time. I just focus with the exam because when my parents brought me here, they even don't know I'm doing business. All they know that I'm studying. So during exam time, I just focus with my exam.
Okay, during exam time you focus with your exam. What about your customers? How do you handle them? Because you said that during exam you do not sell.
Yeah.
But your customers do expect you to sell daily.
Sure.
How do they behave?
At that time, ndio wanakasirika, especially wamenzoea hapo, alafu wanakuja wananikosa. So wengine the other time walikuwa wananitafuta kwa nyumba. Wanapata contacts from the neighbor na tunafanya the colleague mwenye tuko jirani hapo na tunafanya business pia na wao. So when they get the contact wanapata kwa nyumba. But at that time I just focus on the exam. My focus is in exams.
Okay. So about balancing your books and at the same time balancing doing business. How do you do that? Is it easy for you to balance both book and business?
For sure, imekuwa rahisi. Sisemi imekuwa rahisi. Lakini the course I'm doing, as you can see, is tourism and hospitality management. Ukiangalia vizuri, that is an easy course. Ukikompare na unafanya education care, that's something that requires commitment. But for this one, kama ile history at high school, yeah, so it is an easy course. So I have a wife, a lover, let me say a lover. We do the same course. Okay?
Yeah.
So when I do business, he goes to class. Okay? When I nikimwacha kwa business, we naenda class. We just do the same course. Something that I'm sure is fanya seeking card because the population doesn't have the population ya tourism, it is so large. So tuizifanye physical card. Sawa. Mostly inakuanga online card. Na online card singapata. Ndapata nimejiandaa. So at that time now I balance, yeye anaenda class, anakuja na notes, anakuja anakuwa my lecturer. Mimi kienda nakuja I do the same. So that's how I come.
Wow. That's amazing. And my last question is that do you have time for socializing with your friends? Like for example, let's say this day it's your day to go out with your friends, have fun. Do you have time like that?
Yeah, for sure, I've never done that. Like, tumesema tumepanga na friends somewhere, sijui tunaenda. Sijaifa. I don't have time for that.
Wow.
I don't have time for that. But socializing, I do socialize sana. Kwa sababu gani? I'm a businessman. So I have to socialize with my customer, convince them so that they can buy. And then, kwa ile class, kuna zile group yenye tumetengeneza sawa, yenye wote tuna discuss some matters, labda wamesema group work, always socialize with them. So matter concerning socializing, I do socialize so much, but not going out. Hapana, sina time for that.
Okay, thank you very much. This our guest he has explained how he is balancing both book, social life and business. Remember to comment, share, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you very much.